Hello, and welcome back to Brighton City. Today is the day we've been looking forward to for a long time. The Contraband Expansion has released. And we're going to have a little showcase video. So this is the pop-up you will get when you first start your shift, or you first start your game after the Contraband Expansion. And we get access to these two areas here. Each area appears to be a standalone area, so you can do an entire shift in each of these two areas. It's not half the content is on one side and half the content is on the other side. This is the new Border Patrol outfit we get. As far as I know, this is it, but I will do more investigation. So we are going to have a little look today. So this is the police precinct, and the police precinct, the change rooms are in a different room than the work desk. So if you want to change your outfit, you have to go.
This is Patrol 4561. Responsibility
room.
For border inspection assumed.
Here we're going to look at the Border Patrol skin on all the vehicles in a moment, once I adjust a couple things. The Border Patrol skin is available for all vehicles. As far as I know, all vehicles. It doesn't really change too much, though. So the VPV there with the shell on the back, I believe that that's just a bug, because I'm pretty sure that it does work with that. So don't worry about that. So the new Border Patrol skin, it looks pretty sweet. Here is the this is the MRP or MRV. Let's see, maintenance patrol vehicle or something of the sort. Here's the Adventurer, and over here is the new Vanguard with the shell. So you see it does work. These are the three vehicles, of course, that you get in the season pass.
Patrol 4561 reporting in. Border desk will
And
be
here
taken
we
care
have
of.
our new vehicle, the Titan patrol vehicle. This vehicle is quite interesting. Let's do a size comparison here. Next to all the vehicles, it's actually quite short. In fact, it's really short. Here we go. So you can see that it's like a few feet shorter than the truck. I do find it has quite an interesting look. It has kind of like a Hummer look mixed with like a Cybertruck sort of look. It just looks quite advanced, but it's so short. It's probably one of the shortest vehicles besides that little foot patrol vehicle, you know, that little one. But it gets the job done. Well, maybe it's the same size as the Gladiator, actually. I'd have to check. But anyway, each of the two areas of the new expansion has a police precinct. But the police precinct does not have a holding cell area. There is an independent holding cell area in each of the two areas, which is pretty cool. We're just going to have a little look around. That looks like the holding cell area of this particular area. Oh man, this is so cool. Honestly, I love it already. I'm not gonna lie, my final verdict already is that I love it. I just want to pull over here and have a little look, because Brighton City has areas of interest. As you're doing foot patrols, you sort of unlock them on your map. So when people want to get information, see here, Andre's Bakery. So I've unlocked it, a point of interest. When people ask me for directions, I can show them the way. So that's pretty cool. I was just testing that feature out, and they did add it. But this is so cool. It's interesting the speed limit's only 15. I find the speed limit in these border areas is pretty low. So we have a border area with towers. Oop, just gonna get in front of you there. But this is my first time playing this area. I didn't do any pre-playing. So we're sort of gonna discover things together. This is a really cool feature now. The gates here, you open them up just by looking at them and pressing X when you get close. Similar to the CCTV feature that they just implemented in the most recent update, before this one, of course. So, I mean, it works perfectly. It's so cool. These are the little details, honestly, that just really make me feel like this game is going, like, jumping ahead. It's leaping forward. It's just getting so much better. But we're going to see another super cool detail. Well, I think it's super cool. So I have no idea where I'm going, though, honestly. Here we have another gate. This is a one-way here, so you can only actually turn off the highway here and do a UE here, which we're gonna do. But this leads out of town. There's really no reason to go up here, because the out-of-bounds area is quite close. So that's where you would go. But I just want to know how far we can go, and look at that. The wall is right there. I'd get in big trouble.
This is Patrol 4561. Detailed inspection operations are being handled.
Is a little bit unforgiving. This is a pretty cool detail. The back window actually blows out when you get into a crash. That's a pretty neat detail. I think it's the only vehicle that has that detail. This is weird. Why are there so many people? I think it's something that they'll probably fine-tune, the amount of people that are just wandering around the border area. You know, make it a little more real. Like, look at them all. Walking in from Ericsson. So we're going to get this vehicle repaired. Now, even though this video is nearly an hour long, I can't show you everything. So, for my next bunch of gameplay videos, we are going to be playing in the border area, and we are going to be really thoroughly investigating this expansion. But it's so cool, honestly. There's so much graffiti, though. There's, I'd say, almost way too much graffiti. I thought this area would be kind of locked down, but maybe this is a sign that the bordering state or country, Ericsson, is actually kind of a rough place, and their crime issues are sort of pouring over the border.
This is Patrol 4561.
We've got a bunch of these abandoned
Detailed
locations
inspection
here.
operations are being handled.
These areas, they might implement something about it here that I don't know about. But for now, I don't really see much to do there. So, what do we got over here? This is the... yes, the desk area of the border. So, each area has essentially, I don't know, 4 or 5 things. It'll have a border crossing point. It will have an in-depth inspection area. It will have a desk area where you do the paperwork for border crossings, and it will have a precinct, which actually doesn't serve too much purpose, and it will have the detention center, which is where you take your criminals, which I will show you the inside of one later. But we're just having a little look around. See, this place is pretty run down. Some of these areas. We got this lovely motel. Pretty cool. There's a lot of these little areas that you can just slip through with your vehicle. So it is quite navigable. But what we're going to do is I'm going to show you, because I'm playing on open patrol right now. There was a worry that the expansion was only available for shifts, but they must have changed that. Wrong way, down a one-way street. Gotta be careful, I guess. I'm still trying to learn my way around here. But, what was I saying? Dang, I forgot. Oh, yeah. I am playing on open patrol. So, you can drive from... Oh, sorry, buddy. We got a zombie walking across the road. He wasn't even looking. Can't you see I'm doing a showcase video here, bud? So you can drive from here to the city, you can drive from here to the highway, you can just mix and match whatever you want to do on your patrol. But these two border crossing areas are technically Franklin City, which is interesting. So they are not a part of the highway, they are a part of Franklin. I've searched a little bit. I won't say that I can definitely say it, but I don't think there's a way to teleport between these areas and Franklin City. So if you're doing a shift, like a district shift, I don't know how you move around, or are you sort of stuck in one area for the entire shift? So there you can see I was trying to set a waypoint from one area to the other. It's a little bit finicky. Unfortunately, because it doesn't really know the way. The pathfinding has never been amazing. Nope, not up there. So you see it says go out of bounds, but actually we can't. The pathfinding is not great here. It'll adjust eventually, but just know that. You see now it knows. So... But yeah, it's pretty seamless. We go out here. This is where these spike strips are. I activated the spike strips earlier, so you'll see some, or maybe it's later, but you'll see some, what would be called, notifications that, oh, someone ran over my spike strips. Yeah, I activated them, just playing around. So previously, this was sort of the end of the world on the highway. So they've expanded 2 highway points out. So the DLC itself is, I believe it was 20 American dollars, and whatever the equivalent is in other currencies. I think 20 euros or something. But of course it's included in the season pass as sort of the grand finale. Oop, just ignore that. Sorry, bud. But I got a showcase to do. But it's really, really cool. There's so much content added. It's not just those extra jobs that you do at the border area. There's so much more that they've added. Tools, which we're going to have a look at. They've added new crimes. They've added so much. It's honestly, I have no idea how they're going to implement it, or how they did implement it in the wider Franklin area. Like, are people in Franklin City carrying their passports around or what have you? But there's some seriously cool new offenses and crimes that I think are just going to really open the door for this game. Like, this game it's a grown-up game now. It's an adult subject matter, because it's going into the serious stuff with some of these new crimes. But I won't spoil the surprise. Later you'll see it. Here's a little fun bug. We love bugs. This is the funnest bug. when the vehicles get to the end here, they turn around. Oh, that's pretty funny. That must be... but you saw how the Titan just smashed that car out of the way? Like, at first I was thinking the Titan was a little bit floaty, but the way that it slammed into that vehicle was like, seriously, a big bag of bricks. It was solid. But I think that's because that was originally the end of the world, so vehicles sort of... that's like where they terminate. And they got confused because now the world is suddenly a little bit longer. But as I said in a previous video, honestly, the bugs are kind of funny. I kind of enjoy the experience, but yeah, you just get used to it, you know, and be like, oh, what's the newest bug? Oh, car's turning around. Anyway, here we go. This is an entry point, which we have access to. I want to repair this vehicle before I show you too much more. So this is the second border area. They did a great job making it feel completely different. But it's really weird because the wall here is gigantic. The border wall. Why is the border wall for Franklin State huge, you know? What is the story behind that? I mean, this is seriously like a lot of tax dollars went into that border wall. But we're gonna have fun with it because it's my border wall, you know? That's my wall. So we're gonna be patrolling it in a future video. Beautiful, good as new. Okay, let's see, what else to show you here? I think what we're gonna do is I want to show you the new detention center. Not this one, this is an abandoned factory, or maybe not abandoned, maybe it's just, you know, closed for the day. But here we have the detention center. This is a big, beautiful detention center. It is quite lovely. By the way, Franklin State now has its own, what is that, symbol, its own crest, I guess, or something of the sort. That's pretty cool little detail. And its own flag, which I really like. That's a new detail as well.
Officer?
So, let's see here. This is a detention center here. There's the flag for Franklin State. These are the biometric data collection points. And we have all these big, beautiful cells. We have 12 cells here. That's a lot of cells. So that's really, really cool. We've got it. So, we got anyone? Oh, jaywalker. All right, let's start to do some real investigation here. So we've got interview now. They changed a lot of the symbols.
The reason I stopped you is because I saw you.
I do hope
jaywalking.
that eventually they
No,
sort
I
of
don't
get
think
the
so.
symbols, you know, finalized, because it seems like they change them often.
This zone is off limits. What's your reason for being here?
I work here. I have clearance to be in this
I
area.
have no idea that this area is off limits.
Show me your
This
documents.
is all
please.
new to me.
Sure. Let me get
So
them for
is
you.
the whole border area off limits or just this little park? I'm curious. So she's got a fake ID and a fake passport, which is interesting. So this is all new. We've got a passport here, which is fake, and it expires anyways. Franklin Passport Agency, that's pretty cool. Passport number. Issuing country is Franklin. So Franklin is a country or a state? Interesting. I'm learning. I love the lore. This is cool. Issuing country, Franklin. Anyway. So we can give her a ticket. Now, let's check all these new things. Spraying graffiti, that's a new one. Civil trespassing. So, where is the trespassing, though? How do I know where is not allowed to be and where is allowed to be? Here we have now international criminal record, was it? Unauthorized camping. Yeah, that's still a crime. Not a ticketable offense. Misdemeanors, international criminal record. There we go. So this is cool. This is all about the border. So we have murder, arms trafficking, terrorism, alien smuggling, which is also like human trafficking, drug trafficking, and financial offenses. These are all new. This is crazy. Honestly, this is amazing how much they've added into this expansion. They didn't change anything there. We now have possession of gunpowder as an illegal item. That's interesting. Probably going to find that in a vehicle. Expired visa, no visa. So there's expired visa and no visa. And then in another area, it is, it's not no visa. It's in the tickets. It's in the violations. I believe it is passport, expired passport. So some of these things are actually in different areas.
So many citations? I didn't know
that
all those
we're
actions
just
were illegal.
testing the waters here. I'm not playing for real here. I'm just sort of having a little look. But I don't know, I'm a little bit overwhelmed to begin with. Oh, here's an interesting bug. I can't get any prompts, so I'm pressing the X button, but nothing happens. So I just have to let her go. Here we have a weird guy, very suspicious, walking around like either he's super high or he is acting weird. So I suspect he's trespassing. Trespassing where? I don't know. This border area is not like a sealed government facility. This place has like Andre's
zone.
Bakery.
I
So
need to detain you while we
I don't
sort this out.
understand why this area is off limits.
Clearly have too much time on
You're
your
allowed to
hands.
be here.
Can you explain why you're in this area?
Maybe it's just a wording
following
issue.
GPS
Like it's not
directions
trespassing,
and
but it's
ended up
maybe
here by
suspicious. You know, being somewhere you're not supposed to
Please present your
be,
identification documents.
but not because it's
Right away,
illegal.
officer.
It's like maybe you're actually illegal. So he's from Erickson, Zane Singh, place of birth Deansville, issuing authority Erickson. Nationality is Erickson, so that's cool. Really cool. Visa info. I know I'm doing things wrong in this showcase, but yeah, just trying to take it all in. So Erickson is a country, and Franklin is a country, I guess. I guess are they changing something? But Franklin has a bunch of American flags. I don't know. It's interesting. Or maybe it's like, maybe I just don't understand it. I don't know what he's doing wrong even.
You're not allowed on this
Like,
property without
what
authorization.
is authorization?
This ticket will
I
cost
wanna
you
know.
up to $200.
Great. I don't
All
have
right,
a lawyer
buddy,
in here.
clear out of here. What else can I get him for? Oh, frisk him.
Pat down. I'm going to proceed.
I
with the
just want
frisk.
somebody to, try something. All right, get out of here. So, there we go. A new
need your cooperation in
order.
leaving this
Exit the
restricted space.
area.
No problem. I'll clear the area.
So let's have a little look over here. This is sort of the patrollable wall. Look how big this wall is. It's gigantic. Honestly. This is a real wall. I don't know where is there a bigger border wall than this. Like, this definitely is not on the border of Canada, is it? Or maybe it is. Let's check out this guard tower. But here's something really cool. Is look at the flag is animated.
Patrol 4561 reporting in.
I can't
Border
believe
inspection
they
now under my
animated
control.
the flags now. That's so beautiful. Honestly, they did such a good job on that. Oh man, I'm so impressed. Let's see, new tools. Take a look at that. Inspection pole, cargo scanner, and less lethal shotgun. That's cool. We'll take that, obviously. I want to give that a try. So you just go in the door and you pop up, and then it's like the movie, what was that one? You know, Day of the Dead sort of thing, where they're in the mall. This is a little bit finicky. I mean, you gotta hold your cursor on them, but they're moving, and if your cursor moves out of the way, it resets the progress. So I don't really know what I'm doing. So I suppose for the watchtower, your main objective is just to, I don't know, watch people as they walk across the border area here and see if they seem suspicious. Like, there's a suspicious person right there talking on the phone. Well, I'll tell you something. I think we're gonna go down there and have a little chat. Something tells me I'm going to be using my new friend, Pumpy. So let's see what they're up to. Calling in for a friend, maybe. Saying what they see. Reporting on our defenses. So, I suspect that you're...
This is a restricted zone. I need to detain you
This is
while
Patrol
we sort this out.
4561.
You
I'll look out for
clearly
the
have
accident.
too
I
much
love that
time
one.
on your hands.
Yeah, well, that's my job, is to have time.
Can you explain why you're in this area?
To watch people.
I was following GPS directions and ended up here by mistake.
Oh, that doesn't sound too good, then.
Please present your identification documents.
Right away,
So
officer.
what do we got here? Franklin, huh? Looks good. That's the passport. Concealed weapons permit. So we've got a lot of things. Concealed weapons permit. Driver's license, which is also your ID, I think. And your passport.
Border desk needs covering. Please respond.
So I can't really get her for anything here. I don't know what even constitutes some of these things. I suppose we're going to find out soon when we do our gameplay
Patrol
videos.
4561 reporting in. Border desk will be taken care of.
Yeah. Maybe the visa stuff is like if you catch people in the city and you're like, who are you?
Attention all units. Border control requires...
You're not allowed on this
immediate
property
attention.
without authorization. This ticket will cost you up to $200.
Fine, but
Oh,
now
you're
I
not
need to
going
be on my
anywhere,
way.
I'm afraid. What's, oh. Alright, let's bring out my new buddy, Pumpy. Here's my new mate, Pumpy.
Patrol 4561 reporting in. Border inspection
right
now
in
under
the
my
throat.
control.
My new buddy, Pumpy. Well, she pulled a piece on me. She's lucky she got the non-lethal.
I'm going to apply a bandage. Please don't move.
Unfortunately, even though it's non-lethal,
Required. Is
you
an
still...
officer available?
It's like basically what happens after you shoot them with your service weapon and then you perform CPR. It's
You're under arrest.
you can't search them anymore, unfortunately. And you probably
This is
can't
Patrol
do a drug and
4561.
alcohol
I'll
test or
handle the
anything
accident.
either.
I have an injured person requesting an ambulance.
If they were in a car. So the new pump action non-lethal shotgun, it's like the service weapon, but it doesn't kill them, basically. But it maims them. So if you want to you know, have the easiest time, you would use your taser. If you want to have the medium time, you use the pump action shotgun, and if you want to have the hard time, you use the service weapon. But this is pretty sweet. I love it. Nice color.
Requesting a unit to respond.
Loading animation. It only holds 2 shells. Let's try it out on the Titan. Nice. They
Inspection
got the
post will be
bulletproof
manned by
glass,
Patrol 4561.
impact-resistant glass. That's pretty cool. Here, what do we got? What are we doing? Oh yeah, the precinct. So I'm just investigating this precinct. Not much to show you. This is the change room, and it is across from the desks here. So when you end your shift, you end it here.
This is Patrol 4561. Detailed inspection
But there's
operations are
nothing
being
else
handled.
here. So next up, I think what we're going to do is, well, I forget what we're going to do. Let's find out.
Please drive to it and take care of the investigation.
I guess, just have a little look around, maybe? So we got a motel here as well.
Another unit will take
Another supermarket. But you get a lot of different callouts here. We've got vandalism, we've got, I think I saw one for something like destruction of property earlier. You've got minor accidents, you've got vehicles with smoking tailpipes, you've got running a stop sign. So you do get a lot of variety in these little areas, you know, it's a surprise really. Pull over.
Patrol 4561 here. I'm covering the border desk now.
So now he's pulled over. Alright, I actually forgot what he even did wrong. My mind is, I'm just thinking about all the details of this expansion. So, because I'm playing on easy, that I make the game tell me what he did wrong. Yeah, I'm an easy player.
I pulled you over because you just ran a stop sign.
This is
No,
Patrol
I did
4561
stop.
taking care of the accident.
Sir, I was obviously looking, and I saw that you didn't stop. Oh, and there we got that bug again, where I can't interact with them anymore. That's too bad. So we saw that bug for when we were on foot, and we saw that bug when they're in the car, so... Or when the other person was on foot, and when this person is in the car. Here we've got a taxi crossing the double yellow, which is an offense. It
Patrol
is
4561
a
reporting
driving
in. Border inspection
infraction,
now under my control.
but unfortunately that's not in the game. Well, I want to pull them over because it feels like they're doing something wrong. I don't know what, but it just feels like it. They're driving weird. Oh, yeah. They didn't pull over. So I'm going to get them for suspicious driving, even though they might not have been suspiciously driving.
I pulled you over because you appear to have trouble driving.
No, that can't be. I'm a very good driver.
So it doesn't really matter though what's going on, because I'm only just trying to
Please exit the vehicle
see
and
what
step
sort
to the
of
sidewalk.
news situations are included in this border expansion, obviously. And the only way we can do that is by pulling people over quickly.
I'll need to verify your credentials.
Sure, let me get them for you.
So we got the passport. ID expired. Registration is invalid.
Any officers available? We need assistance.
This is Patrol 4561. I'll deal with the accident.
So they've got a lot of documents on them. 4. There's some interesting stuff though. Expired passport is now a ticket.
Just got reported. Please drive
But
to
they
it
got
and take
safety
care of the
equipment category now, which I want to have a
Here's
look
all
at.
the tickets for the violations you have committed.
What? Did I really commit that many violations at once?
You're taking
I'm
too
sorry.
long. Another unit will take care of it.
So there we have safety equipment. I want to check that out. This is cool. It says every car is required to have these 3 things. It seems. Let's see. Expired fire extinguisher or missing expired first aid kit or missing first aid kit. That's really cool. In every vehicle now. In Franklin. That's cool. I can't tell you what is included in the in the Contraband Expansion and what is a free update to the game, because sometimes they do a bit of both. I can't tell you what is what, but it all rolls out at the same time. There will be news on that within like a day. It might even have released now.
Patrol 4561 here. I'm covering the border desk now.
So I can't really get them for anything that I can think of. I don't know. It's all a bit overwhelming at the moment, but we'll get used to it. We will get used to it. And you know, overwhelming is not a bad thing, by the way. That's not a criticism of the game. I actually like it. This game's pretty chill, but you know, a lot of players say that, oh, it's too chill. But this actually, all of these updates actually make it so you've got to be paying attention.
I'll handle the accident.
So I can use these tools now, these new tools. I can use them anywhere. I can use them out here and inspect their undercarriage, which is cool. I can use the, I don't know, the X-ray scanner, which is neat. So you take pictures. There's nothing to take a picture of here, but now previously some of the vehicles, like the
This is Patrol 4561.
MRV,
Responsibility for border inspection assumed.
and the, I don't know, some of the vehicles, you know, we've got these huge, this is cool too, the X-ray scanner. Some of the vehicles have a lot of trunk space. Oh, there's something. Who knows what that is? But yeah, some of the vehicles have a lot of trunk space. And for a long time, players were saying, what's the point of having all this trunk space? You can fit 2 of everything in it. But now we have a bunch of extra tools. We have at least 3 extra tools to add. And now we can say for sure, oh, this is going to be for traffic. So here you see, this is a new screen where we can inspect the things, and they are missing something. They're missing a warning triangle, but I don't get them for that because I'm still getting used to it.
4561. Responsibility for border inspection assumed.
But I can't really check. You can check for those things, and you can check regular. So you can check for like drugs or what have you, or you can check for his emergency stuff.
You can leave now. Have a great day.
But
All right.
for some reason, I wasn't able to see if those things were expired or not, but it's okay. So here, we're just going to play around a bit
I've
with this
arrived at
desk
border
job.
desk, beginning duty now.
So it's a whole
I
new
just have a
job.
few questions for you before you proceed.
Sure. I'm happy to help with anything you need.
Show me your documents, please.
Of course. Here they are.
So she's from Franklin. Let's see here. Invalid insurance on a van. One difficulty, of course, is that I don't know where her vehicle is, so I can't cross-reference any of this information. There's her license. So they don't have an identity card anymore. I guess they changed that because this is a driver's license and this is their passport. But does that mean that all residents now carry a passport? I'm, of course, going to be answering my own questions in the near future, but these are just the things that I'm wondering. Because in the past, the driver's license was a part of their identity card.
To be transported to the nearest precinct. Is a unit available?
Are you carrying any goods that need to be declared?
Yes, but everything I'm carrying is within the allowed threshold.
So she's got a bit of alcohol, some expensive goods. But now we need to know, okay, what is declared, what is declarable, and what is confiscatable? So I don't actually know that. And we're going to figure it out together by checking the handbook here. So we go to border control, very handy, and then there is goods, and it tells you. So there's those amounts need to be declared, and those amounts need to be confiscated. It's good to memorize this stuff for the future.
Please proceed to the biometric kiosk so I can take your fingerprints.
Is this really necessary?
Yeah. This is 2025.
Starting image and fingerprint capture. Look straight ahead.
This is pretty cool. This is pretty realistic too, because I've had to do this a million times, going through borders and everything. It's interesting.
Biometric data successfully recorded. Saving to database.
But this is a new normal. So we've got her here, domestic violations, international crimes, nothing.
Please drive there to investigate the
I
situation.
think it's pretty cool. I like how they did it. I mean, after that, it's like, what do you do? Well,
Take care of it.
I don't know. Oh, maybe I could give her a DUI in search. I didn't see that, really. It didn't register with me when I was playing, but, oh, that would have been good to do. Because she was looking nervous or something. She was looking uncomfortable. So I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing here. I'm glad it shows you the declared goods now. It updates, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, usually they take you in here when you're acting suspiciously.
No issues found. Continue through once the gate opens.
All right. Have a nice day. Anyways. Well, that's all the work for me today. Let's go try something else. Because I don't want the video to be a million hours long. There's the ambulance I called earlier. So here it automatically opens for me because I am staff. We're going to do detailed inspection. We're just going to try it out. So we park here. This is staff parking. I'm not sure if they changed it so that you can tow trucks now. I'm not entirely sure, but... let's see here.
I just have a few questions for you before you proceed.
Sure. I'm happy to help with anything you need.
So they seem
I'll need to
trustworthy.
verify your credentials.
Sure. Let me get them for you.
So Franklin resident. Child abuse, that's a new one. Convicted of child abuse. I'm pretty sure that was not in the game before. Although it's not a crime in the game that you can respond to, but it's interesting that they've included it. Maybe it was, but I'm just trying to be extra observant. Okay. Okay. Commercial driver's license. I'm not able to zoom in. Sometimes that happens.
We have an emergency. Who's currently available?
Are you carrying any goods that need to be declared?
Nothing to declare, officer.
This is Patrol 4561. I'll deal with the accident.
Nothing to declare. So we can check the LED.
Please? I need to verify the data.
Here, officer. Take a look.
So she's quite, you know, friendly. What do we got here? So we've got makeup, napkins, chemicals, and cigarettes. She does have permit. Okay, that looks all right. Here I'm trying to open the back. It's not working for me right now. Which is a bug, I think. Something's going on. I don't know if it's a bug, but that's weird. Here we have a toolbox. This is where you find all your tools, so you don't have to keep running to your car or anything, because it's all in the box. Everything you need for this job. So I'm trying to do the scanning. Oh, was that something? Maybe. Or was that just that talk to her? But it's not working. Okay. Inspection pool. I'm not sure if you have to do it on one side of the car only or something.
Slowly step out of the car and move to the
You know, it
sidewalk,
might not
please.
even be a bug. You know, maybe I'm just doing something wrong. Why do I always think everything's a bug?
Please cooperate peacefully while I take a sample to check if you're drunk.
Yeah, those flags waving in the background are
You'll
so
take a
good.
test to see if you've been driving under the influence of drugs.
And there it is, THC, the devil's cabbage. I knew something was weird. And she wants to tussle. All right, here's my friend, Mr. Service Weapon. Get down! Good thing there were, good thing I was still using my training bullets, you know, the blanks. Or she would have been in trouble.
I'm going
All right,
to
let's get her
handcuff
for
you now.
officer assault.
Afterwards, please move to the sidewalk. I need to do a search on you to see if you're carrying anything illegal.
What else do you got? What do you got on you? Handgun and a switchblade. Okay. No gun permit.
You're under arrest for all the crimes you've done. Please cooperate and step to the sidewalk.
Are you sure that those are all offenses? Doesn't everybody do them?
Actually, in Franklin, everybody does do them, but that's no excuse.
I'm escorting you to the police precinct.
So we'll stop her here. I want to check something so I can inspect. Here I can do interior inspection and then search. So here I'm checking to see, does she have everything she should have? Looks like she does. Okay, good. And a switchblade. Why does this switchblade? That should be for checking. So now this works. Now I can actually check back here for some reason. I don't know if it's she needs to be out of the vehicle for me to do this, or was it a bug? I don't know. And oh, what do you look at that? This is working too now. So you start here, and what do we got? We got some suspicious things here. Amphetamines and cocaine. So I thought I'm just getting so confused. We know she has stolen goods because she's got the
I'm
bag.
going to cuff you now. Please then move to the sidewalk.
Please, no.
And she's not possessing drugs because they're not on her person. She's smuggling drugs. But you see here, I think, oh, maybe it's paraphernalia. It's not paraphernalia. There's an offense just for smuggling, which is in International Criminal Record, I think it is. Or is it transporting illegal goods? Oh, there it is. So drug trafficking.
You're being arrested for suspicion of drug trafficking.
Well, that's the game, isn't it?
Well, that's how you
Please
know that she
cooperate.
knows.
I'm taking you to the police station.
You've been caught. Alright, so instead of doing more stuff, I'm going to now show you the detention center. Because I'm ready to put somebody in there. I'm excited. Put her in the back of the vehicle.
You have the right to remain silent. Any statement you make may be used for or against you in a court of law. You have the right to have a confidential.
So the video here is coming to an end soon. We got another 4 minutes, but I just want to talk again about, I guess, my final thoughts of this expansion so far. This is kind of like a first impression as well, because I haven't really dove too deeply. This is a huge expansion, which I guess is my first of my closing thoughts, is that this is a big expansion. There's so much they added here. It's impressive. I am impressed. I'm very impressed in a good way. I think that this is really, really fun. I think that at first I was thinking, well, of course, I wanted neighborhoods. You know that. I wanted neighborhoods, and I wanted rural communities around Franklin, around Brighton. Oh, here I'm just trying to figure out the biometrics. Like, all right, let's do biometrics, and then it resets her here. So it's like,
Patrol
oh,
4561 reporting in.
I want to get
Border
her back.
inspection now under my control.
So I'll just say denied. Denied. Computer says no. Computer says no. Come on.
Access denied. Please exit through the designated route.
Access denied. All right, now we can grab her before she walks through a wall.
Please stay calm so we can go to the police
and let's put her in a
precinct.
prison cell. So I can't do biometrics, unfortunately. I don't know if you're able to or not. We'll put her in this cell with a super reflective window. But yes, I really do love it. I think that this is really good. At first I was thinking, well, I wasn't skeptical. I won't say I was ever skeptical or thought, oh, this won't be a good idea. I was optimistic about it because I was thinking, Contraband Expansion, I wonder what that'll be like. But, you know, neighborhoods, the suburbs and rural areas, it might have been a lot of the same.
Patrol 4561 here. I'm covering the border desk now.
More of the same of the game, but this really adds a gigantic new layer to the game that suburbs and rural could not do. So I think that they really did do a great job. Adding this is just, it gives so much life to the game.
Anyone available?
And I think this is the perfect place to end our video. Well, no, we're going to end it in front of the vehicles. In front of that Titan.
Right now, sending someone else.
But yeah, I'm impressed. I think that this was a great season pass now that it's basically at its conclusion. We are going to be playing in the border area for a while. My regular, episodes are going to be in the border area for a while. We are going to investigate and play it
This is
like
Patrol
crazy
4561.
on
I'll
this
look after the
channel.
accident.
So, I will be doing regular videos and I'll be showing it all off. So, thank you guys very much for watching. This is a great opportunity. My police simulator videos are getting a lot of love, which I'm very thankful about. And I have so much fun playing this game. Honestly, it's one of the few games that I can say, oh, I look forward to filming more episodes and putting it on YouTube, because I just have a lot of fun playing it. Especially with this season pass
This is Patrol
stuff,
4561.
it's just been so much
Responsibility for
fun
border
looking
inspection
forward to the new
assumed.
content, and I really hope that they keep adding to the game. I'd love it if they did a year pass or another season pass, I would definitely love that, because there's so much great stuff going on. But I'll have to end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and look forward to the next episode of my series, my gameplay series.